Hey YouTube, in this video I'm going to be showing some cubes from Lightake.com. So Lightake was kind enough to send me these two cubes as a surprise, and they are a YuXin mirror blocks in blue, and a Cube Twist Siamese mirror blocks in pink. So first I'm going to talk about the YuXin mirror blocks. Now it looks really cool. It doesn't have any stickers on it, so it doesn't have that reflective property that most mirror blocks have, and I'm gonna be honest, I kinda like that. Although the turning quality on here really isn't that great. It's not really what you'd expect from YuXin based on their other cubes. It just seems to pretty much be a normal mirror cube. I honestly do prefer my Shangxiao mirror blocks, but this is pretty cool to have. It's just a little tight and kind of sluggish. That's the main reason that I don't like it all that much. Although it is pretty smooth, and I think it's pretty much similar to the Shangxiao mechanism, so that makes sense. And if you didn't know, this is just a 3x3 shape mod, so you solve it the same way as you'd solve a 3x3. And just one last thing, here's what it looks like in the checker pattern, so it looks pretty nice. Okay, now moving on to the Cube Twist Siamese mirror blocks. So this is super cool. I'm gonna be honest, this is one of my favorite cubes in my collection now. At least one of my favorite non-WCA puzzles. It's just so much fun. So if you're kind of confused about how this works, pretty much you have a normal mirror blocks here, 3 layers, and you have a normal mirror blocks here, 3 layers, like this. And so it was pretty much like they took 2 and molded the layers together, one of their layers, and then they made this. So you cannot turn it this way, like through this cut, or through this cut, even though it seems like you should be able to. That's just for some reason that's how the mechanism works. So it often gets very bandaged. So you can end up with a case like this, where you just want to turn it this way to solve it, but it won't go. So you actually have to turn this out of the way, then move it back, and then you can turn it back. And it's really fun. It's also super smooth. I'll let you hear it for a second. So yeah, it's really smooth, and it turns really nicely overall. It's pretty fast. It's not as sluggish as the YuXin mirror blocks, and it was just so much fun to solve. It is probably the hardest non-WCA puzzle I have that I figured out on my own. It took me hours to solve this for the first time, and it was just like a lot of fun, because I knew I could do it, because I can solve a mirror blocks, so it's pretty much the same thing, but you can only do certain moves on it. So the last thing I'm going to show you on here is just what this looks like scrambled. So I am going to scramble it, which does mean it will take me hours to solve it once again, but it looks really insane, so there's no way I couldn't show this. So this is what it looks like completely scrambled, and as you can imagine, this is really fun and difficult to solve. So huge thanks to Lightake for surprising me with these two cubes. This one especially has been a lot of fun, and I really enjoy it. So I would highly recommend the Cube Twist Siamese mirror blocks. The YuXin mirror blocks is okay. So I'll leave a link in the description to where you can buy both of these at Lightake.com, and make sure to check out their store as well while you're there. So yep, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.